All right, thanks for joining to video number one. This one I wanted to talk about what is fat burning, how to incorporate it into your own program, and what is not fat burning. Okay, so let's go ahead and kick it off. I'm gonna turn this camera around and you're just gonna hear me talk a little bit. So right here, what we have is the cell. Yeah, it's not the best drawing. It's a cell. Okay. Inside that cell, we have a energy making factory called your mitochondria. Okay. So what this means is that this is how we make a molecule called ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and that is a high energy molecule. Okay. So let's go over here. So let's look at it from, see if I pull out a little bit. So you're going to start with a carb or a fat. And with oxygen, it's going to go to acetyl coenzyme A. And from there, it will either be metabolized through other pathways that will eventually lead into ATP, which is that energy molecule you need to work out, perform exercise, contract, many things that go in your body that need ATP. Okay? So what happens is when we are doing exercises like, here, let me pull out a little more. So when you're doing exercises that are like steady state running, plank, you're doing a stabilizing exercise like holding a position, like a yoga exercise. You're doing biking, something that that's not uphill climbing or mountain biking. That's just regular biking on a flat surface or at a moderate, low intensity pace, or a balance exercise, or a low weight, high rep exercise. Okay, so those are all types that require. They don't put a huge demand on the body, and you usually can get enough oxygen in there to perform the exercise. Now, what is not fat burning, or where you're not going to burn fat anymore, is when you are going to start to shut off your fat metabolism because there's not going to be oxygen flowing through there. Now you can still burn carbs, and I don't have this on here, but you're still able to burn carbs, and you're going to go back to that acetyl coenzyme A we were just talking about. Okay, so that acetyl coenzyme A then goes into it can't go into the normal pathway it would if it was burning fat. So what happens is you are going to have an anaerobic pathway that happens with the carb. It's not going to burn as many ATP. Because of that, your body's going to start shutting down its ability to create large amounts of energy, which means that you're gonna have a buildup, because all that's not getting cycled. You're gonna have a buildup of hydrogen ions in there. Okay, so just remember that hydrogen ion builds up when you don't have oxygen going in. You have this acetyl coenzyme A, it has nowhere to go. You still have a buildup of ATP, and then you have a hydrogen buildup, which means you're just making an acidic environment. Now, couple that with your normal fatty metabolism, okay? Can't go into, you still have this acetyl coenzyme intermediate enzyme, and what happens is you start to, this acetyl coenzyme A still uses energy. This is still a great energy compound that we use, but in exercise, it is converted into what we all know as lactic acid. So now we have lactic acid, we have a hydrogen buildup, and soon you will not be able to perform that exercise because you will hit failure, because an acidic environment, it's going to put pressure on those pain receptors, and you no longer are, you're going to be in so much pain that you won't be able to work out anymore. You can't, your muscles won't contract as good. You won't be able to make as much force, which means you can't get that extra rep in. You can't get that extra, maybe a couple extra 100 meters in. You're just gonna hit the wall. So basically what that means is that without oxygen, we hit the wall. with oxygen, we are able to burn fat at more of it, and we are able to do it longer. So if you use the right exercise, we are going to be able to fat burn more efficiently. We are going to be able to lean our bodies out, and if we incorporate it in the right way in the workout, we are going to lean to the best of our ability and increase our fat burning capacity. So that just means we are burning fat throughout the day. We are able to utilize that fat longer throughout all of the activities we do, which means you are going to have a better metabolism that is going to be ready and primed to get you better results. Okay, hope this helps. And I'll have more videos like this. Hopefully they get better as they go. This is just number one. Bear with me. I hope you don't leave me now because you saw this. But I hope you got some information out of it. And that's why I'm doing this. And that's the main reason why I'm doing it. Okay. See ya for the next one.